It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Ducks ready to kick it away first. Deep in the end zone, it's Hudson. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Hits inside, it's Dickey. Gets it out to the 20 after he pick up a 4. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll ride him again. Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Red Raiders, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Working the ground game. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Moving the pocket, it's Hammond. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snapped on 4th down. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
This offense has it with really good field position. RPO complete. Oh, it got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and took it on in. Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, catching up with the Rebels head coach, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Rebels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Davison. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got the first down. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. Gives it. Turns it on in midfield. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. On the return, it's Alexander. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Straight ahead, it's Lacey. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup with the defense. Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Makes the tackle. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Chambliss. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and that...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Sees a crease. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go play action with Moore. Move to his right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. On target over the middle. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here's Moore to throw. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab in the end zone.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, it's Lacey. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking to throw, it's Chambliss. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Looking to the big tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And you got to feel good about where you're at on this field, man. The defense forces the turnovers, sets you up so good. Now, the whole playbook is wide open. First down, they go with the pass. I would not be surprised if they turn right around here, try to get more physical, try to run the football, and try to capitalize on this field position.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
He caught it! Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. They'll run it on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ducks!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet. This offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Dropping back, it's Chambliss. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Right side, it's Haas. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hill. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking for space, it's Hill. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing more. He lets one fly deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. He's going to take off. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bear. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Makes the grab. It's Bear. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out wide right, it's Bear. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Running inside, it's Davison. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
How about that? You get your first carry, you're so excited, trying to make a difference, trying to make a play, trying to prove yourself, and you coughed it up. That's not a good start. First carry to fumble it, give it to the other team.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Plowing ahead on 4th down. Runs through a tackle. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, it didn't matter the defense. They probably knew this was RPO, but at the end of the day, they couldn't stop it. This offense right now just being way too physical up front.
He's looking deep. Touchdown, Ducks! First points of the day are on the board.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Oregon 7, Louisville 0.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They're all over him. And they swarm him under. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Driving forward, it's Davison. Powers through the defender. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it, and he won't be able to get it as the defense gets him down at the 1. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without... And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Oregon! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the UAB Blazers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, I caught up with the UAB head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Ducks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Ingram. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Running behind that left side. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Back to throw. It's Burton. Trying to make magic with his feet. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Great place to start for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Bear. Breaks into the open. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it. It's Davison. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From deep, it's Ingram. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Looking for a man. It's Burton. He's going for it all. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Running free. 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Ducks.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll bring it out. It's Ingram. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Quickly down 14-0. They've taken a couple of punches. Let's see if they can get something going this time. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll be stopped short and they'll force a 4th down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hooks. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Davison, and he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Moves the pocket. It's Burton. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Blazers are in the hurry-up.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit, and if he's out here now seeing ghosts. He's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Between the hashes, it's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Booster. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Dante Moore throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
Man, talk about playing complimentary football.
Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. Deep in the end zone, it's Porter. Discards him with the stiff arm. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Coleman Williams. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Brought down after the huge gain gets this offense set up at the 27. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Here's Carr to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And he makes the grab in the back of the end zone, but the officials are all over it, signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. here it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. To throw, it's Carr. Right side, it's Young. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. C.J. Carr firing again. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
On the direct snap, it's Davison. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Third and 6 yards to go. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. On the return, it's Porter. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Out wide right, it's Williams. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Snap to the back. Thrust that arm out. Pass to 6. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Back has it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Throwing, Carr. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on fourth down and 3. Fourth down, Carr. Converts on fourth down, still going. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. They forged ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Snap to the back. Got the first down. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Offensive coordinators feel really smart when the run game opens, especially early in the game, because now everything is at their disposal and the defense is already on their heels.
Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Looking for the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Making the adjustment. Moore. Under pressure. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moore to the air. Finds his man. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first. Line side, it's Hill. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Here's Moore to throw. The screen, and watch out. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Moore to the air again. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Fires to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Moore from the gun on third down. Turns it upfield. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Grab behind the line. It's hooked. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quick give. It's Davison. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what...
Caught, and he's got room. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
He's stopped. The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the first down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
Really nice time to go RPO there by the offense. 3rd and short, you might run the football. You got to fake that, certainly, and it freezes the defense just a split second enough for the QB to spit that thing out to the perimeter to make the catch and get the first down.
Throwing more. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Fighting off the defender. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Hits inside. It's Davison. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Line getting set on 2nd down. Right back to the well. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Dante Moore, buying time to his right. Out wide right, it's Johnson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And how easy was that for this offense? Tight end just wide open on the outside.
And Reese, one thing, I know this defense is concerned with all the speed offensively they've got at the wideout position, but you can't forget about the tight end. There's no way that guy should be that wide open on the perimeter of the field.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Got it behind the line. It's Bear. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Looking to the end zone. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. The give. That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So first down will open up the final period. Direct snap. There he goes. Lowers those pads. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, in the running game getting the job done. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Back has it. Taken down. Stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Carr. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Carr to throw for it on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back, they're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Carr above the noise. Reels it in. At the 40, there he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Breaks into the open. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
Back has it. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Straight ahead, it's Mobley. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And now they'll be able to stop the clock just one more time. And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Moore. Look out. Out wide left, it's Bear. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Moore will throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Got him quickly. Taken down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. Going for it all. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer.
Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Memphis Tigers against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of
A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Black. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with the terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And the Rebels will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davison. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Oregon. He'll stroll into the end zone.
You can't start a game better than that. Just an incredible return right there, and obviously a breakdown from the kickoff team. But once this guy gets a seam, and we've seen this, and this coach told us, if he gets an opportunity, he trusts this return man, and sure enough, right off the rip, he takes it back for 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. It's Cook. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go.
Well, we knew 3rd down was going to be a big key in this game, and here, right off the bat, first drive, first 3rd down, the defense is able to get the interception. Again, it's the confusion. I don't think the quarterback knew what the defense was in, and if he doesn't recognize what's going on, he's going to put the ball in harm's way. That's a big turnover early in this game for this defense.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Everything offensively becomes more difficult in the red zone. There's just a lack of space, and those defenders are just tight to the line of scrimmage. So as they're trying to get the ball to the wide receiver, there's not the space that we've seen in the normal field of play. Now in the red zone, what you need to do...
The ball is loose. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a fortunate bounce for the offense here. It looks like this ball could be headed the other direction. It's on the ground, and yet it bounces to them. And not only that, it's basically a scoop and score, only for the offense.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To bootleg here. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Chris, this was always a pet peeve of mine as a quarterback when the play caller would give you a play action on 3rd and long. Who are you faking out? Nobody. Defense doesn't buy it. There's nowhere to go with the football, and he's got to hold it and take a sack.
4th down and very long, but the offense is still on the field. They're going to go. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
I know this group wanted to be aggressive today, but this is more in the reckless category. It's on your own side of the 50. It's the first half. They had no success here leading into this 4th down. It's 4th and forever. And now the opposition has great field position. You're setting them up for success because of this reckless call on 4th down. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards.
With end zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. That's how you finish a play.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field.
This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Oregon Ducks. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Elko before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Wow, it's another broken tackle. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the yard line. To throw, it's Moore. Coming after him. And it's intercepted. An immediate pick six. Wow, a shocking play.
Chris, we got the big man touchdown alert. Look at this guy. He's able to get his hands on the football and all the way back to the end zone for 6. And this is when you see the real party. Look at his teammates and how excited they are. You get a big man in the end zone, it's going to be a party.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Trying to find room. It's Davison. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Pointer in the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. You got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Oregon. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. But now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Going after, not right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
To the air, it's Reed. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I love it when a play caller is putting the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with his quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately. And when you do all of those things with a coordinator that likes to be aggressive, big plays happen like they do right here. Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Dropping back. It's Reed. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Looking for some space. It's Edwards. Great cut. They whiff on him. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
I love this type of play call. You can see with two safeties back, it's heavy zone coverage. They're expecting the pass, and you can pop a run. There's nobody left in that run box, and they're able to just hand the football off and move the chains. You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Edwards. And we're able to get him down. Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here we go on fourth down. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. And one final play before the end of the quarter. The shotgun running play call. Oh, look out, he's got open space. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Across the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Wideouts now clustered. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, you're just not going to win big games if you're putting the ball in harm's way. He's already thrown a pick in this game. Here, he does it again. We're not even to halftime yet. This defense is flying around the field, creating opportunities for themselves. They are making life miserable on this quarterback.
That's reeled in. It's Davison. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat. Now, here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And now Texas A&M calls their second timeout. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick catch over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, you talk about setting an aggressive tone here in the first half. You've got 4th and long. This coach is putting the faith in his players, and more specifically his quarterback, and he delivers with a first down. You can anticipate that they will continue to be aggressive, in particular because of this specific conversion.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. And here's the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here, because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Back to throw. It's Reed. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Quick juke to get free. Look out, he's got spit. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That is such an important score and great execution from this offense here before halftime. An extra point away from tying it up, and they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to go from down in this game to leading in this game if they can go out and score in the third quarter.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. The shotgun handoff here. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Moore. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Back-to-back deep shots. Catch made down inside the 25. The Ducks will signal for their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Going for the touchdown here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, that is such an important touchdown. A big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the 3rd quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the back gets the football. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Aggies will now spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense tackles him with what should be the final play of this first half. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Now here he goes. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Reed. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Horton. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. They're going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. The ball is away from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway in this moment. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the open. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. Breaks away to the end zone.
Chris, how often do we talk to these coaches and they talk about the sudden change that you've got to capitalize when you get a turnover, and here the offense is able to do that. First snap after the defense gets the ball back, and they're in the end zone. That is complimentary football 101.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass. It's Reed. It's a quick grab. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be fourth down and just inches. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. And the 4th down attempt comes up short.
That looked doomed from the start. Number one, they're not even throwing this past the chains to begin with. Even if he catches it, which he clearly drops it, as you said, he's not going to get the first down because the coverage is too good. That play was just a fail from the start.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M 14.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into fifth gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
Looking to chuck it again. And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense.
Well, I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field. Maybe
deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
You tackle a receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Leaning on the run game here.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. How sweet this must feel for this group to know that you're about to win the national championship. All that work that you put in throughout the entirety of the offseason, and here you're seeing this clock wind down to zero. Holly, we're on Gatorade watch at this point. When are they going to get the coach?
Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
All right, Chris, I'm a bit surprised they're still throwing the football. This could be a bit of a frosty handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled. This type of score up this much, and they're still slinging it around? Okay.
Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This group has been so impressive all day long, built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first. Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. But he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. Oh, and he almost broke it. Finally steps out of bounds. What a great return to set up the offense now. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great connection there for 6 points.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 5-yard pickup on first down. He sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Now they call a run. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looks right for a quick completion. He's got room to run. Look out. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got a crease. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I don't mind the throw there on first down, but now you really need some positive yards. You're down here, you've got goal-to-go situation. You don't want to be in 3rd and long where it's an obvious passing situation. You've got to get this ball down inside the 5, maybe.
Touchdown, Ducks. They couldn't stop him there.
That is a statement drive, Chris. To start this drive, you're really thinking about just trying to change the field position, but they drive all the way down and put it in the end zone. That is an exclamation point during this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On the run, it's Jackson. He's brought down out at the 46.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Way too much speed on that play. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Running with purpose. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Oh, and he hits it out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more important.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hill. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Breaking into the clear. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job.
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Gonna run it. It's Davison. He shreds the tackle.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get down.
Touchdown, Oregon! Caught in the end zone. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And now the handoff. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes the catch and has space. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
They'll kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Solid pass rush here, and as the quarterback has to leave the pocket out to his left, remember, as a right-hander, I don't love the idea of trying to force the ball down the field and get that explosive play. That is way too difficult of a throw. I'd rather see him try to get something completed underneath and just get this ball moving forward.
And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looking downfield. It's Moore. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally heads out of bounds, but what a play. Moves the ball inside the 10. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ducks. They go to the air to reach the end zone. And now a PAT can level the score heading into halftime. And it's good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The back's got it. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And he's brought down at the 16. He'd been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Makes the grab. It's Davison. Crosses the 45. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. He's got space. Breaks into the clip. Here he goes. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
They'll run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch. You cannot have a guy that's going to be this loose with the football.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Catch made on the right side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. And the Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Oregon. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Bites off a defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
This is exactly what the defense is hoping for right here, Chris. A couple of stops, and now all of a sudden you've got an obvious 3rd and 6. You can get that pass rush going. You got to get after the quarterback, disrupt his rhythm. If they can do that, they can get off the field.
And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Look out, he's breaking free. Touchdown, Ducks. He breaks away for the touchdown.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards. and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback. And as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
This time, a completion. They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
42, Ohio State, 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Tries the right with a quick throw. The sure hands. It's Johnson. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Oh, he's got open space. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. Working clock with the ground game. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. They pick up 4 on first. Out the play fake. He'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the goal line with a new set of downs. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, run the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Throws it to the right. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
That's a great start to this drive, and they do not have to panic. There's a lot of time left. Remember, clock stops, the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops once you get a first down. There's a ton of time left. They just need to manage this situation.
Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. Off target and incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And the quarterback features the wide receivers with one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said we got timing of the passing game, and here he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. And he throws his third interception of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Tailback takes the handoff again. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Handoff here from the shotgun. Bring it down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. That will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Ducks will kick this away to get us going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Reed. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Backed up after the intentional grounding. Second down and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
7, Texas A&M, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. And the Aggies come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Back to pass. It's Reed. Oh, the pass rush gets home. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Throwing up play action. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down.